Shooting Confederation website. So you can tell all your friends, you can message them, there's really good Wi-Fi in here, send them a WhatsApp message and tell them they can watch all of the finals live on the European Shooting Confederation website. As far as the finals go, it's 2017, so there's slightly new rules. The only change to the finals is that there will be 24 shots in total. So we begin with 2 series of 5 shots, and each of those series fired within 4 minutes and 10 seconds. That's the only difference. And the eliminations begin after the 12th shot in the final. Also, as promised, I have been using some nicknames during the European Championships for the first time ever in shooting sport. In this final, there are 3 nicknames. Yeah, really. Most ever from one final. The bad news is, many of the shooters don't actually know about it because I asked them and I say, please help me with some ideas. They have absolutely no ideas. So pretty much it leaves to me to think of thousands of nicknames in the next 3 years. So these 3 nicknames that I'm going to present to you, I've made up myself. It's okay if they want to change their mind later on. If they think of something better, that's okay. But it's a work in progress. Anyway, we have 3 years till Tokyo. There's plenty of time. So I just want to encourage you to support your athletes and make some noise. Make sure you enjoy the finals. This is what our sport is about. We've given it some fantastic exposure since last year. I think I distracted you. Forgot to say 30 seconds. There you go. It's a bit less than that. We've given our sport some fantastic exposure, and it's all down to you and your help as well. So please contribute and support your athletes. We'll start the final very soon.
Stop, unload. Please lay down your pistols and turn to face spectators.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Hotel Habakkuk in Maribor for the 2017 European Airgun Championships. My name is Shaq, and it's an honor to host all of your finals, starting this morning with the men's air pistol. Let's introduce the 8 powerhouses on the firing line. On firing point A, representing Germany, he's the rapid fire Olympic champion, but this is his 2nd final as an air pistol shooter, Christian Reitz. On firing point B, representing the Russian Federation, in 2011 he won gold to become the junior European champion in Italy, Nikolai Gilin. On firing point C, representing Portugal, he won silver at the European Games and bronze at the European Championships 3 years ago in Moscow, João the King Costa. On firing point D, representing Iceland, he finished 8th at the 2013 European Championships in Denmark, Ásgeir Sigurgeirsson. On firing point E, representing Serbia, he's the European Games champion and won silver at the European Championships in Ireland 2 years ago, Damir, the Dominator, Mikets. On firing point F, representing France, competing since 2014, he now lines up for the final 8 for the first time, Mathieu Perrier. On firing point G, representing Spain, he's a 2-time World Cup gold medalist and won silver at last year's European Championships in Hungary, Pablo the Pulse Carrera. And on firing point H, representing Turkey, he won bronze medal at last year's ISSF World Cup final in Bologna, The jury member in charge of this final is Mr. Michael Zeiler from Germany. And the chief range officer for this final is Mr. Robert Ferenčak from Slovenia. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been great so far. Support your athletes and enjoy the final.
Take your positions.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I also want to remind you that you can take, well, you have been taking lots of photos. There's more than 200 photos on Instagram regarding the European Championships. So just make sure that when you post your photos on social media, that you use the hashtag ECH2017, ECH2017. And when any of us click on that hashtag, we can see all of the photos that the other teams and the other athletes and coaches and pets and everyone is sharing. So we've got a really big presence on social media thanks to you. So just remember to use the hashtag ECH2017. So the final will begin shortly, and as I said, because of the new rules, we're going to start with 2 series of 5 shots. Each of those series will be fired within 4 minutes and 10 seconds. So in total, all the way to the end, there could be a total of 24 shots in the competition. And after the second series of 5 shots, we'll continue with single shots as you're used to. It just means that the first elimination is a little bit later. It takes place after the 12th total shot in the competition.
For the first competition series, load, start. Stop.
So that was the end of the first series of 5 shots, and it's the Spaniard Guerrera who comes out on top with a 51.1. It's really good shooting from Guerrera. He hit the 10 ring 4 times. Christian Wright started really well, really strongly with a 10.8. His first 2 shots were a 10, then he hit 3 9s. And also, Guerrera shot Turkey. He's in 2nd place. He shot very well as well. One of the 5 athletes to hit over 50, and one of his shots was a 10.7. This will be the next series of 5 shots.
For the next competition series, load. Start. Stop.
Some excellent shooting in that 2nd series. It's still Guerrera who holds on to the lead. Another 51 he posted, including a 10.9 with his 4th shot. But it's Mathieu Perrier from France, the first-time finalist, who posted a 51.8. That is an excellent score. And 3 of his shots were a 10.8, a 10.7 and a 10.5. Really strong from the first-time finalist, the Frenchman. We're now moving to single shots in the competition, and this is the 11th shot.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
Well, after that single shot, Christian Reitz and Damir Mikets move up to the medal positions for the first time in the competition. Reitz is 0.9 behind the leader Carrera. That was a good shot for Costa, a 10.3. He needed that because he's in 8th position, and the next shot confirms 8th position. So Costa needs to overturn a 1.4 deficit here.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
So ladies and gentlemen, we have the first elimination of the final, taking 8th place for Portugal. Give a round of applause to João King Costa. Well, Carrera has increased his lead to 1.2 at the top of the board. You can now see that Ganesh and Mikets are in joint 3rd position, so it's very tight among the top few places. The next shot is the 13th shot.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
Some good scores there. The leader, Carrera, is continuing really strongly. I think that's his second 10.5 in a row, so his lead is 1.4 at the top. But the next shot decides 7th position, and Sigurd Geirsson of Iceland, he needs to overturn a 2.8. That's the difference between him and Perrier of France.
For the next competition shot, load. Start.
Wow, what a high standard of shooting. 2 10.5s, 3 10.6s, and a 10.8. All of the athletes hitting the 10 ring. Amazing shooting, but 7th place this morning. Give a round of applause for Iceland's Ásgeir Sigurd Geirsson. Some brilliant scores. The gap between Carrera and Reitz has narrowed slightly from 1.4 to a 1.1 now. This is the 15th shot.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
It's so tight between the top three. There's a 1.4 total difference between the top three. In fact, a 1.7 total between the top four. Geles just behind the medal positions at the moment. Carrera holding the lead. Reitz with the shot of the round there at 10.6. The next shot decides sixth position. And Perrier of France, he needs to overturn 0.5 to stay in the final.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
Ladies and gentlemen, taking sixth position in the final, representing France, Mathieu Perrier. Well, that was his first time in the final. He's only been competing internationally for 3 years, so congratulations to him. Very well done. Well, look at this, at the top of the leaderboard, it's Carrera, now joint first place with Reitz. Carrera shot a 9.7, Reitz shot a 10.4, and in that one shot, they became joint leaders. Very, very tight. Geles also swaps with Mikets into the bronze medal position. The next shot is the 17th shot.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
There's a change at the top of the scoreboard. Carrera now falls to third place after hitting the 9 ring, the only of the athletes to do so. Reitz takes a lead of 0.2, but Geles with a 10.9 moves into second position now, and there's just 0.3 between the top three. Mikets, despite shooting a 10.8, stays in fourth place. The next shot decides fifth position, and Gilin of Russia, he needs to overturn a 1.5 to stay in the final.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
Ladies and gentlemen, taking fifth position in the final, representing Russia, Nikolai Gilin. Well, Carrera now moves back into second position. Geles falls down to third. He followed a 10.9 with a 9 even. and there's a 0.2 difference between the top two. It's so tight between all 4 of the remaining athletes, only 1.2 between all of them. This is the 19th shot.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
Well, that was a profitable shot for Damir Mikets. He moves into second position now behind the leader Reitz. He was the only athlete to hit the 10 ring. All 3 others hit either 8 or 9s. The next shot decides 4th position, and Gelesh, he needs to overturn just 0.2 to guarantee himself a medal here.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
Ladies and gentlemen, taking 4th place in the competition, representing Spain, Pablo the Pulse Carrera. Well, he won a silver medal in Hungary last year, and 1 year later he made the final again, almost had a medal, but it was a 10.2 from Gelesh, which guaranteed that he will win a medal from this competition. And the leader is still Reitz, who, remember, disciplines in the 25 rapid-fire pistol. He's now guaranteed his first ever air pistol medal. This will be the 21st shot in the final.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
There was a big change in the table there, a 9 from Gelesh, a 9.2 rather, means there's now a 1.1 gap and a 2.1 total difference between all 3 of the remaining athletes. The next shot decides the bronze medal, and it's a 1.1 between Mikets and Gelesh at the moment. Anything can change with 1 shot. Bronze medal confirmed next.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
Ladies and gentlemen, the bronze medalist for Turkey, Ismail Gelesh. Well, Ismail Gelesh, he had an excellent 2016. He won a medal at the ISSF World Cup in Munich. It was a silver medal. He won bronze at the World Cup final, and now he's won bronze at the European Championship. So congratulations to him on an excellent year. Very well done. There's 2 shots remaining in the final. Reitz, the German, leads over Mikets, the Serbian, by 1 point. This is the penultimate shot in the final.
For the next competition shot, load. Start.
Reitz with a 9.9, Mikets with a 10.3. It's delicately poised in the last shot. There is only a 0.6 difference between the 2 athletes in favor of the German. There could be one last twist yet. This could be the final shot in the competition.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop. Unload. Results are final.
The rapid-fire Olympic champion has done it, the gold medalist and new European champion for Germany, Christian Reitz. It was a fantastic final, right down to the last shot. They're all together on the range. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause. The silver medalist, a fantastic competitor for Serbia, Damir, the Dominator Mikets. And ladies and gentlemen, once again for the bronze medalist for Turkey, Ismail Keleş. Fantastic final. Congratulations to all of the guys. The victory ceremony will take place almost immediately, within 5 minutes' time. We're just going to rearrange the finals hall. We'll put the podium in place and we'll have the victory ceremony within 5 minutes' time. So please stay where you are and congratulate the athletes when they receive their medals. Thank you. One, two. One, two. 1-2. To use this one, only this one. Mr. Bogdan Gabrovec, the president of the Slovenian Olympic Committee, it's really nice to have you here. How do you feel about having the air gun championships, the European championships here in Maribor?
Moram reči, da sem zelo impresioniran nad dobro organizacijo, odličnim potekom, ki se je zgodil do sedaj in na koncu koncev ne morem verjeti, da je možno v takem okolju narediti tako lepo prireditev.
We worked really hard in shooting sport in the last year to improve the exposure and the entertainment to the spectators. How do you feel about the entertainment that the sport is providing?
Ja, mislim, da je okolje kar primerno. Mene bi celo osebno motilo, če ne bi bilo te muzike, če ne bi bilo teh dobrih napovedi, tudi vaših na koncu koncev, tako da je ta pristop k tekmovanju zelo dober.
That's very, very kind of you to say. Thank you. And what do you hope for the future of Slovenian shooting in the next 3 years leading towards the Tokyo Olympics?
Jaz upam, I hope, na to, da bomo imeli najmanj toliko udeležencev, kot smo jih imeli sedaj na zadnjih olimpijskih igrah, in verjamem tudi v to, da bo prav pri streljanju z zračno puško in pištolo prišlo do tudi odmevnega rezultata v slovenski prestolnici.
Olympic Games in Rio, and he hopes that our Slovenian shooters will make some good results in next Olympic Games.
Well, Mr. Gabrovec, it's really nice to have you here. Thank you very much to your lovely country for hosting the European Championships, and we hope to return in the future.
Thank you. Thank you.